What's up? It is Tuesday night. I'm heading to Iowa tomorrow. I kind of took it easy today. I went and checked a couple of spots in Sauk County and just found some real little bitty tiny mushrooms that seem like they just popped. And that's kind of conclusive with everything else that I've seen. So we're out at the lease, my deer hunting lease, and we're going to take a quick little walk through here to spend a couple hours. I just want to see what things are looking like before I leave, so I know when I come back where we got to start looking. So like I said, the other places in Sauk County were not looking good. I only found mushrooms under like 2 trees, and I probably checked a couple hundred elm trees. But yeah, we're about to take a spin around the lease and see what happens, and then we're heading over to my wonderful girlfriend's house tonight, spend the night, cook a dinner with her, and then we're off to Iowa in the morning, probably for 3 days. And I looked at the radar earlier, and they are getting pounded with rain all day today. It could be really, really good. I'm gonna start out probably in like northern Iowa and work my way either up or south. There's tons of public land in the northeast corner of Iowa and north central Iowa, so that's what I'm going to key in on. And yeah, we're just going to go for a little hike around here, and I'll add this to my trip. So here we go. There's a nice looking elm right up there. I found a few mushrooms by that one last year. We'll go up and check him out, but the problem that I'm seeing is our foliage is getting so tall around here that mushrooms are just going to be kind of hard to find. They're going to get shaded out, I'm afraid. I don't see anything here. Well, nothing under those couple of elm trees on the west side. I got 2 more elms right here to check. And then we're going to get over on the south side. There's really this property there's not a lot of elms, but so worth checking out. Usually find a couple of pounds here last year, I think. So it's really dry. You're probably going to hear me say that a lot. Nope. I got my tennis shoes on. It's so dry that I'm just like, I'm throwing my tennies on and going. But yeah, here we go, south side coming up. There's a pretty nice elm tree. The bark's just slipping off, or mostly slipped off, but looks like a pretty good tree. And it looks incredibly dry in here. Yep, a lot of that this year, a lot of nope. That I give mushrooms away to family and friends, and I feel like everyone's kind of counting on me to find them some this year. But it is tough. To be quite honest, I think the south sides are about done anyways. Yeah, it's going to be an economy trip, put it that way. Kind of like my trip was to Missouri and Illinois. We're just going to either camp in the back of the truck, or I brought a cot, and I'm going to be taking a tent along. I can always do that, which is way nicer. If you're 6 foot tall, you don't fit in the back of a truck very well. So I did not sleep very good on my trip to Missouri in the back seat, but it was better than nothing. All right, we're going to head back into our it's kind of a hidden little valley back here. Oh man, Oh, there's a ton of it. Oh, it's huge. Holy crap. I have never seen this much chicken of the woods this early in the year. It tells you what kind of a crazy year it's been. But holy cow, look at this. Wow, great find. Holy smokes, I don't know if I got enough bags for all this. Jeez, how cool. I think I'm gonna snap some pictures of these, and there's a nice little elm tree right over here too. Maybe we'll find some morels right here. But holy cow, there is a ton. Well, I picked 2 big bags full, and look how much is left yet. Maybe I'll swing in here on my way home from my trip and grab the rest. But Nikes, that was awesome. I've never seen chickens this early here. Here's our little elm tree here. Had to save a little room in my bag. I only brought 2 bags. I should have brought more bags. I didn't bring a backpack, of course. I didn't really expect to find too much, but that is a nice haul. All right, I was just coming up this little valley, and morels, there's a whole bunch in here. Dang it, I'm gonna have to lose my shirt. Oh, I'm not gonna walk back to the truck. I don't know if I can hike shirtless. I'm just gonna pick first. I do have some room in the bag, but man, dang it, these are all kind of old and crusty too, but they're pretty decent, really. I have to make like a little pile somewhere. How about right here? Look at that. Oh man, how exciting. Some are getting a little moldy under here. Oh man, this really gives me the itch. I should say that's a bunch for this year. On a good year, this would probably be a lot bigger, but we do have rain coming tonight, so we shall see. Sometimes it helps to just grab a stick and you can comb over the tops of all these, the underbrush when it's so thick. There's one there. Without reaching your hand down in the poison ivy or whatever's in there. It's been very tedious looking for mushrooms this year. Like, they're just not very big. There's one right, oh, there's another one there, another one there. 3 more. I can always leave my stick right there and know right where I was at. There's a couple more in there. They're just so dry, I don't think it's even worth letting them grow, but getting a nice little bunch out of here. It's gonna take a lot of mushrooms to make some poundage this year. Wow. Some more in here. Oh, more in here. It's gonna be a pretty good bunch out of here. keep picking. This is probably the most I found under a tree this year so far. Sweet. There's a nice one. Ooh, there's a nice one I almost missed. Look how hard that is to see. Nice mushroom. There's another one. Ooh, there's one. There's another nice one. I've noticed that pretty much everywhere I've looked this year, it's really tight around the tree. Not usually very far out. Dang, that was a nice little group though. That. All right. Get rid of these root balls. One reason I like to do this is keeps all the kind of keeps the dirt off of all the other morels. And I got a bag full. Yeah, let's get these morels loaded up. See how many we got out of here. 1, 2, 3. $40 or so under that tree. That's pretty good for this year, I would say. All right, we got a bunch more elms to check up in here, so hope we can find some more. So I didn't say anything back there, but I forgot to. That was an ash tree that we just found those mushrooms under, I'm pretty sure. I just went up and checked this other ash right here. I don't see anything, but got some big old elms over here we need to check out for sure. Oh, another score. Man, I should have brought more bags. Look at those perfect oysters. So those are golden oysters. And I'll show you. I did a little golden oyster thing last week, but you can see the gills underneath and the tops. And those are beautiful too. Those are like perfect, ready to eat. The ones I found the other day were kind of old, but yeah. But these grow really abundant here in our area. I mean, I can pick these all year long. I mean, I eat fresh oyster mushrooms the whole entire year, which is kind of cool because I don't ever have to buy mushrooms, but it kind of sucks in the winter when I got to eat store-bought. But nice find. So seeing this is private in our lease, I'm gonna leave these smaller ones to grow a little bit, but you can see the elm tree right here that it broke off, and the base is being the host. I'm sure there'll probably be some growing on this log some point. I did find a lot of oysters up here last year in this pocket, so cool. Oh, look at all these. Dude, those are awesome too. I'm just gonna take a couple clumps. Crazy. Take a couple more of these. Look at that. Morels, oysters, and chicken of the woods in there. And look how many more I got to come back and pick yet. Too cool, but we got to find some morels now. Pheasant backs. Dryad saddles. Pretty neat, but I don't see any morels right here. All right, we've worked our way up to the top of the hill now, off that south slope. That's a pretty nice elm right here. We did find a few up here last year, but not a whole lot. This was a pretty spectacular host tree too last year. Little bitty oysters just starting. That's cool to see. I know after we get our good rain, I'll be back in here. Oh, I see some pretty nice ones in there. Oh yeah. That's a pretty decent amount here. I'm gonna have to make a pile again. Dang it, some of these are really dry though. There's a couple of really nice ones in there. Wow, what a couple hours. Not even, I probably haven't even been in the woods for an hour. Look at them guys. They're getting pretty dry. Man, hopefully we get another flush. But man, those are some nice ones too. A nice little patch. Now I'm getting really excited. Maybe I shouldn't be leaving the country, but and we get that little bit of rain. It could be pretty fun back home here next weekend. Way out here. Well, there's another one hiding under there. Another one. Well, I was wondering if this tree was going to produce this year. And it has. And it's probably a little dry even in that moss, which is crazy. Another nice little pile. What do you have, 40 under the other one? So 41, 42, 5, 6, 67. Man, I hope I do this good in Iowa. I don't remember if there's any elms back here or not. Or I should say dead elm. Ow! Right in the shin. God. But we're just going to take a quick little run over here. I'm sure there's a couple little elms in here. I think there's one up by the water hole. I don't think I've ever found any mushrooms over there. There's a great big one. I didn't even notice that this one was here last year. Maybe I did, maybe I just didn't. Oh yeah, there's one there. Oh, there's a couple here. Jeez, I guess I should have brought my bag. What the heck? Seem to be pretty tight around the base of this one. There's one more there. Dry, dry, dry. But I'll give these guys a little water bath and they'll come back to life a little bit. Oh, there's one that I stepped on. Like the freshest one in here. I destroyed it. Really dry. Yeah. Just like dust. I don't know if they're worth keeping or not. A few, but yeah, there's some more over here. Got in there. And they're so dry. Ooh, there's a big one. That's probably the biggest one I found all year. It's actually a pretty nice one. It's a little dry, but come around this way. There's one, fresh one. guy. Oh, I just spied another one in there. Little fella. Ooh, there's another little guy. Here's one I dropped. It's a nice little stash under there. I like it. I think we're gonna go with the shirt method. Well, that'll get me back to my mushroom bag at least. Unless I find more. And I am gonna have a full load when I come back here next time. Well, that one's about busting at the seams. Full. Oh, we're just gonna jump off this other ridge. I'll walk it out. And I was just looking at this big old dead elm here that's way past its prime, and look at that. Some more nice groups of oysters growing in there, but any more bags. So if that was morels, we'd pick them, but they're pretty tiny too. We'll let them grow a little bit for a few days before we pick them. Wow, it's quite the fruitful hour-and-a-half walk today. Well, that's about the most random morel that I've ever found. Just coming down this hill on the north side. There's one right on this deer trail. Well, that was a pretty nice haul. I'll give you a tailgate shot when I get back. But I didn't search everything yet. I think I'm gonna let it rain and let this sit for a couple days. And we'll be back maybe early next week or on the weekend probably. And way more than I thought I was going to find in there, that's for sure. But like I said, they're pretty dry, most of them. And I left tons of oysters in there and a pile of chicken in the woods. So at least when I know I come back, I'm going to be getting something. Yeah, we just got a short, maybe 5 minutes to the truck. See you in Iowa tomorrow.